season at Ohio State, was offensive coordinator under Joe Bresci. Keep an eye on the face-off as we are underway. Zach Tucci and Justin Inacio, two of the best in the country in this first face-off, won by North Carolina. Connor Marr picks up the loose ball, one of the top defensive midfielders in the country, number 31 for North Carolina. We'll get a chance to see the Tar Heels in their offensive set. Ryan O'Connell right there with the ball, and also on that first midfield line. And here's Chris Gray. Inside pass to Harry Schertzinger. Chris Gray going up the ladder to keep that one in play. Now he's got a short stick on him. Let's see if he'll try and dodge. He does, he gets free and scores!
Chris Gray unassisted. He's left up top on a mismatch. Ohio State sends the double team. It's a hair too late. Look at him sliver through the D, able to deliver on the run, overhand to a low corner. That's beautiful. You talk about his ability to
Colby Smith wanted to fire, just couldn't quite handle the pass. Buckeyes keep possession. Skip pass. Griffin Hughes didn't have a good angle. Tough angle on that shot, but he puts it in the net. Buckeyes tie this game at one apiece. That's Jackson Reed on the far post.
Oh, that is nice. I mean, you talk about precision passing. The skip, one more down the wing. Jackson Reed, the lefty from Ontario, finds the corner. He's a senior. He can play attack, he can play midfield. I love the passing and the space.
Jay Zinsner had a good look at it. Feed inside. Caden Johnson is there. He looks pretty sharp here early on, Q.
Would have liked to see a more aggressive outlet off of that caught save. Ohio State now dealing with the clearing clock. They got to break out hard off a save.
Now they got to run. Got to get it across before it gets to 60, and they do, but they can't stay in bounds.
Carolina's ride was really the storyline of their 2021 campaign. They won a quarterfinal game with a bunch of ride backs against Rutgers.
That's the second goal of the game for UNC. This time it's Nicky Solomon.
It's off the ride back, Cotter. They earn the ball, and off the restart, Ohio State's defense disorganized.
And now the Buckeyes look to switch, and they do. That ball temporarily deflected, but Zinsner was able to pick it up. Pass in front. There, he got dumped.
That was a good look by the heels. Caden Johnson lost the ball momentarily.
Kelly tried to prevent the over and back and could not. And a pole goal. That's going to be a juice goal for Ohio State. And it's Steven Zupicic who finds the back of the net.
Off the restart, you're going to have an offsides violation or maybe a hold against North Carolina. What a smart play by Zupicic. Bronxville, New York. He loves the city. 6'1". He says, I got the ball, ref, blow the whistle. He shows the ball to the ref. He gets the quick whistle. Carolina not set up defensively, and he carries. It's a three-pronged attack. Zach Tucci, Andrew Tyre, and the freshman Chase Mullins. That'll pay off down the stretch.
Yeah, also
That'll pay off
Q.
in April and May.
Myers was talking about how on the wings he likes to use two shorties as opposed to a short stick and a pole on the wing on a lot of those faceoffs.
You know, I don't look at it like poles or short sticks. I look at it as like put my best two ground ball guys on the wings.
Right. He's normally. Caden Johnson on the other end, former North Carolina Tar Heel. As I always said, there are three kinds of athletes in college sports. Guys that lift because they have to, guys that lift because it makes them better at their sport, and guys that lift because they love to do it. Well, you know I'm the one who loves to do it.
I know that.
They don't have to. At my age, probably a lot of people that would say don't anymore. Just stop.
That's incorrect.
You're going to hurt yourself.
At age 40, you know, your muscle mass decreases greatly every year.
Well, I've experienced that. Trying to prevent that. Buckeyes with the ball here, 2-2. I'm 22 for Ohio State. Former Ohio High School Player of the Year back in 2018. Tough angle, too high. Wiseman tried to fire it. Stays with Ohio State, though. Myers won the battle of the line.
Yeah, Buckeyes have a little bit of an Ohio hometown flavor, but Coach Myers recruiting everywhere.
Buried by Wiseman. Was that 22? Found the back of the net. It was.
Multiple shot possession off the restart. Carolina's defense not calling out numbers. Left-handed step down, and what makes the shot effective, watch the release point up top, and he yanks it down low, and he beats Krieg from about.
The pass errant. Also for the loose ball in the middle of the field. Tracked down and picked up by Schertzinger, so Carolina ball. Still plenty of time to shoot, 35 seconds. Gray, he'll come upfield to try and do it on his own. Shuttle to King. Johnson initially made the stop, and a beautiful pass ends up in Nicky Solomon's stick, and he buries it.
This is something else. You got to love it. Chris Gray, backhanded shot. Misses the net. His teammate is there. One more to Solomon. It's Kelly with the assist. Jacob Kelly's putting together a nice season. The left-handed senior. Solomon, who struggled in his shooting, school player, you got to be working on. If you're a long pole defender and the other team 10-mans, you've got to be able to throw the ball 60 to 80 yards on a line if given that opportunity.
Or if you're our friend Rick Beardsley back in his day, behind the back, 60 yards. We don't recommend you trying that at home. Goal for the Buckeyes.
Myers posts up. Good cut, left-handed. That's the freshman Ari Allen from IMG, Atlanta native. This kid was a two-sport star at IMG as a slot receiver and as a lacrosse midfielder. Man, he can shake in space. He was a great punt returner. He played a little running back, but mostly slot. And very few guys play two sports at IMG.
Ohio State will look to get another one, and they do. Biggest lead of the day for the Buckeyes now, and they're fired up.
Little bit of adversity has hit Carolina. Clean face-off win by Drew Blanchard. Or is it Ignacio? I couldn't make it out, but he pops it forward. Nice little pump and go. And the left-handed rip from range.
DeCiccio with the goal.
Get a first look at Bobby Van Buren, 44 on D for Ohio State, behind the net right now. Top freshman recruit from the defensive position.
Chris Gray, spin move, and he scores! Wow!
This is ridiculous. Watch this. Pump and go, switch left, spin back right, paint a corner, Chris Gray. Whoop. Switch back, plant your feet, elevate. Development as an overall team. You know, they've been trying to play team offense, but at some stage it becomes give Chris the ball and let him go to work.
Cooney's played a pretty good game too with a check.
He
Couldn't
has.
pick up the ground ball though, so it stays with Ohio State. Myers on Marr. That's advantage for Myers. And it's a goal for the Buckeyes. Mitchell Pelkey scores. Lots of Ohio State players get involved out of that midfield queue.
Pelkey from the high slot area. I thought this was a force. Look at Pelkey. Flashes his stick. Lacrosse is a visual game. Catch the eye of your teammate.
Okay, 23.3 here, Q. It's Carolina drawing up.
Well, Ohio State can sit in a zone they may have on that last goal by Chris Gray, and we'll see. First of all, you have to decipher offensively, are they in a man or zone defensive concept? The easiest way to do that is by alignment and by the eye posture of the defense. If they're looking at you as a ball carrier, all of them, you know it's a zone.
Here's Gray.
Look at him double
team comes, yeah. Inside of 10, tough catch, and a goal!
Jacob Kelly can't miss in 2022. He curls, he front swings left-handed. Good catch down low. I mean, you talk about skill. This doesn't look like much, Chris. That is down at his ankles. That's a tough catch.
He's in state, and not shown is Inacio, who's been great at the faceoff X, really taking control. 10 of 13 faceoffs in that first half after it was roughly even to start the game. What can Tucci do?
Could be a loose ball push against Ohio State.
So Carolina wins possession to start this second half. Matt Wright will look to put it in play and does. Gets it to O'Connell.
See him just use his speed there. 20 and White may be the fastest player on the field today.
I love the way they set him up.
Network. Haven't checked my weather app yet.
Check that.
It's really cold. We're going to send Clark down to the sideline.
We're outside. We're outside in Klockner.
No, we're completely outside in the shade. Yeah. It's rough.
Can be. This time of year, it's a flip of the coin in Charlottesville. It's going to be fun, though. It'll be a good one. We'll see what Syracuse can do tomorrow against Maryland at a conference at home. Here's Smith. Has a bazooka from outside. Instead, gives it up. Weissman's shot goes high.
The game tomorrow is noon, ACC Extra. Again, if you have ESPN Plus, it's right there on your phone. Set up AirPlay, you play it on your TV. It's the greatest deal ever, $6.99 a month, and you get like 57 games this weekend.
Myers decides I'm going to take it by myself. Under 20 on the shot clock. Ohio State back up by 2.
I thought Myers was well defended in the first half. Here he splits it right to left. He's a natural right-hander, but the more tape I watch of Jack Myers, my note was better left-handed than I expected.
Up top to Griffin Hughes. Over on the far end to one of the captains, Jackson Reed.
He's been a little quiet today. He's got the one goal. I think he's a terrific player. 29 in scarlet.
Got Don Pryor on him, a short stick. Inside, Ohio State makes it 3 goals, the advantage.
Oh, this one's for the coaching clinic. When Coach Myers hits the road next year and goes up to Cleveland or down to Cincinnati, a wing dodge, kick through X, jammed inside. They get the defense rotating, and it opens up a seam inside. Starts in the far wing.
The 8th Buckeye to score. Knox is 6th of the year. I mean, that attack line, 6'4" Knox, 6'2" Smith, 6'4" Myers. They're a handful. Here comes Langermeyer. He'll shoot, and he'll score!
Carries in, eyes are up. Beautiful change of direction while running full speed. Bresci brushes him and throws him off, but not enough. And he nails that shot from mid-range. It's almost impossible not to hit him in the neck or head area.
Schertzinger's shot deflected wide.
Peyton Johnson got a piece of that. That was good.
It's a full minute man up. So you definitely do not want to lose possession with 50 seconds left to go, and North Carolina does not. Zinsner on the far side. That's 44 with the ball in his cross. Now to Gray. Supachich on him. Skip in front, and Schertzinger scores. How did he see him?
This little bit of a no-look pass here. Again, Chris Gray, like a quarterback in football, he just sees through coverage. He scans the field inside out. This is kind of a no-look. This is Stafford to Cup. Happened prior.
Weissman now inverts, gets it up top. That's that hammer that coach was talking about. Colby Smith says he's got a shot like Trey LeClaire. Maybe a little bit of a different personality, but the future doctor finds the back of the net. And yet again, we are getting so many different players scoring goals. That's the 10th Buckeye to score a goal.
Weissman with a great assist. You know, it looked like he was going to dish this out to the wing right here near side to Myers, 2 in red, but he skips it through the defense. And Colby Smith, you called it, right-handed bazooka with his feet set. Fifth-year senior from Pennsylvania. He dealt with a bunch of COVID complications and did not play in 2021. He wants to be a doctor when he grows up. He can shoot it like good old Trey LeClaire.
Tyre gets the face-off with the violation against Ohio State.
Cotter, I've been calling games for a while here. I can't remember when a team has, what, 10 goals, is it? 9 goals, 10 goals?
10 now.
10 different guys?
There we go.
10 goals, 10 different guys.
No question.
Can't remember when that's ever happened.
Pipes it in.
Guess who?
Man, from distance, too.
I think he realizes that the midfielders of Carolina are struggling. He swims to a right-handed release, and he just lets that go off the hip of the defender. Watch it again. Finds his feet, changes hands, use that defender as a screen. Flanked by that guy, Jack Myers. He's a little bit of a two-way threat this year, feeder and dodger. It's a good attack unit.
Myers now, short stick on him. Knox took the shot, bounced it wide.
Still tons of time, Cotter. Tons of time in this game.
And on this shot clock, 2 for the Buckeyes. Fisher. Allen, rather, pardon me. Ari Allen.
That's got a multiple goal scorer. Yeah, we finally got a multiple goal scorer. The freshman from Atlanta via IMG, once again in the slot. They've used Ari Allen as an inverter behind the goal, and then he'll curl out in front and put himself in the crease here. Watching.
Buckeyes trying to keep this lead. It's now 4 once again.
Snappy passing by the Buckeyes. They rely on a pairs offense at times. We've seen less on-ball picks than usual.
Weissman's shot doesn't get through, but that one does. James Gurr, another freshman from Georgia, Walton High School. That is the 11th different Buckeye to score in this game.
Rebound goal here. Weissman snuffed out. You miss a scoop, Gurr's there. Good one-on-one dodger. This is his first road trip as a freshman. How about some pride? Back-to-back goals from
This is that tough part of the field, too, where passing is, you know, you see the shadows, long shadows, so you're looking right into the sun there. Colin Krieg is looking right into the sun at that angle. This is going to be a shot from Smith. Smith gets another opportunity and buries it.
This is an incredible quarter for Ohio State, and their fans are on their feet. We went into halftime at 6-5. Twice now in the third quarter, rebounds have been an issue. The follow-up, right-handed Colby Smith.
Ladies have really been on, they've been on the run and have done a great job with a lot of those, punt return clears.
I have loved their kind of settled clears off a dead ball, and I've also loved their clearing from a defensive stop.
Handful of seconds left in this third quarter. Up top, Smith again. Oh, right on the line.
Yes!
And it's a goal.
I got to tell you, this once again is great team offense. Wing dodge to Myers. He's got two options. He's got Weissman 22, or he's got the skip to Colby Smith. Bazooka time. That ball looks like it's hit off of Krieg. It does. The entire ball must cross the goal line for it to be teams. The unknowns. There were so many unknowns about this week. Plus you had the Ivy League resuming play. One thing we found out today, the Big Ten is legit this year. Rutgers beat Army. Johns Hopkins took care of Loyola. Michigan trounced Holy Cross. And guess what? The Buckeyes are down in Chapel Hill, looking up by a touchdown here as we enter the fourth quarter. Great day for Big Ten lacrosse.
The #1 team in the country, Maryland, at Syracuse tomorrow at noon on ACC Network Extra. You can watch that streaming online. Flag down, so we'll get a delayed call here against North Carolina. Not exactly how Coach Bresci and company wanted to start this fourth quarter, down 7.
And what happens this year is not reflective of what happened last year. Let's make that perfectly clear. I don't think the ACC this season is as strong. The bottom half of the conference, I know, is not as strong as it was last year. The thing that stood out to me last year in the ACC was you had a team in the bottom of the pack, Syracuse, who still made the playoffs and still beat Virginia, didn't they? I mean, it was
right.
It was tough.
Great passing and a finish. Jackson Reed scores. The Buckeyes are making it look easy, Q. They're not even waiting for the flag. They'll just score.
This is where Carolina's defense is going to be vulnerable this year, down low. What Ohio State has done so effectively in this game is they really haven't attacked the short sticks as much. And when from Ohio State?
Yeah, everybody's been eating today, including this freshman, Ari Allen. He's got a couple.
That goes a long way, Chris. I got to tell you, it's not like they're relying on one or two guys. That helps your practices. It helps your mojo on the bus.
They had the play they wanted. Unfortunately, Myers couldn't come down with the pass. Still 10 seconds. Myers fires with the left and scores. Beat Krieg 5-hole. 16-7.
Jack Myers has put together a super strong game. Early in this game, he tried to get to the rack. It wasn't happening. And as I said earlier, he's a former distributor. When he played for Gonzaga, he was more known as a feeder.
Shot high. The CCO, these guys on the wings are something else for Ohio State. I mean, how many 50-50 balls, Q, in the middle of the field on draws has Ohio State taken from North Carolina?
4-3 slash 1 minute. 43, 1 minute.
Call against North Carolina, Tyler Schwartz. Another minute, man down for the Heels, down by 9.
This will be an eye-opener. Again, it's only mid-February. Overreaction month, a month of a lot of unknowns. A great day today, though. I mean, to see the Ivy League teams, for me to, turn on ESPN Plus at noon and see Yale take the field at Reese Stadium, to see Penn at Franklin Field, to see Cornell and Albany face off. I got to tell you, it's been such a long road for those programs. And for this Ohio State program, this game will wipe away what was a forgettable 2021 season when they only won 4 games. And this shows you what can be possible for this group in the Big Ten and beyond. A balanced offensive set to find themselves. So let's not jump to conclusions. Let's not overreact.
And Maryland absolutely dominated Loyola last weekend. But who's to say, you know, things might go a little differently tomorrow in the Dome? You don't
Big
expect
weekend
it?
for the Big. You can't argue though. A big weekend for the Big Ten because there's some wins that they picked up today that may be tournament resume quality material on Selection Sunday.
That's another finish. It's another Kelly finish off of a Chris Gray pass. And maybe this will ignite Carolina somewhere, somehow here in the fourth quarter.
Said it earlier, the 5'9" senior from Calvert Hall, Jacob Kelly, he's put together in 3 games a terrific display of shooting. Whether it's wing, son of Joe Bresci, passed away in 2004, I believe.
Yeah, he was 3 years old at the time. Another goal for Jason Knox. Everyone's eating today, Q. Jason Knox, the transfer from Hobart. Man up. Lefty Barry, recipient of the Michael R. Bresci Scholarship.
Exemplifies the spirit of Michael and everything that's great about college lacrosse and youth athletics. Coach Bresci, these two programs are connected. You know, they play every fall. There's a bull roast and a get-together, the camaraderie. They compete, they love one another, but they team up for that scholarship fund every year.
Andrew Blanchard doesn't have a goal in this game, but he does have an assist. Finding Knox on the doorstep, and now it's just really, you know, it's a fast break at every minute for the Buckeyes.
That's Blanchard winning that faceoff.
Yeah.
Rhode Island native, graduate student, the transfers, the freshmen. It's all the other parts. All the other parts I thought were really impressive, Chris. And the defense, which is relatively inexperienced, played extremely well, especially the midfield defense. Huge day for the Big Ten.
Knox gets another one. You know, Q, it's a big day of retribution for the Buckeyes, as you mentioned, coming off a 4-7 season last year, but also individually. You got guys like Caton Johnson and Jason Knox, and Coach Myers talked about it. These guys, they needed
from the midfield.
Tillman part of that midfield. New goaltender Skylar Whalen in net for Ohio State. Mop-up time.
Big lefty gets on the board with a save. And another senior. There's a good look at him. He fills it up.